Okay, so I'm at Let's Golf in Hawley tonight. I'm at base camp, and today's tip is going to be the basic chip and run shot, okay? And how you're going to be able to, with this technique that I'm going to teach you, which is somewhat new school, okay? A little bit away from the old school technique. Somewhat new school is going to allow you to get a good contact, a good clean contact on the golf ball, brush in the area under the ball so that you can launch and spin the ball correctly to hit that correct chip and run shot. Okay, so the chip and run. It can be played with any golf club that you like. You just need to make sure that you deliver the correct loft, launch and spin the ball correctly. Usually playing it with a 7, 8 or 9 iron just removes loft from the face of the club. So it's going to launch it and lower and run it a little bit more. It's not going to spin the ball as much. You can learn to do this with one of your wedges, okay? So we're going to talk about the basic technique, okay? So we need to make sure that we don't get the club coming down too steep and removing the bounce, exposing the leading edge and digging the club down too much, because that's going to cause issues with consistency, okay? And under pressure, you may not be able to perform that. So the technique I like to use, and if you see some of my other short game videos, that you've seen some of the stuff that I did with Darren Bragg, who's an ex-tour player, and you know some of the stuff that I've done recently as well. The basic chip and run doesn't have to be the old school back of the stance, shaft forwards, leaning forwards, digging down, hitting down, trying to de-loft the club. That's one way, but that's old school, okay? And that's not going to give you the consistency that you're looking for on that chip shot, okay? So I'd like to show you a technique that's going to have the ball forwards in your stance, a technique that's going to have the ball have your body and sternum in front of the golf ball. A little bit more knee flex, okay? Sternum in front, shoulders level, okay? And all you're going to do is maintain your wrist conditions. You're not going to bend the wrists up and down or side to side, okay? You're not going to cock them or extend or flex them. You're going to just keep the wrist really passive and just move the club with your hands and arms backwards and forwards. And just make sure that you just deliver the club to that nice finish position, okay? Let me hit a shot for you. Okay, so there's your basic chip and run shot. You can see I had my weight and sternum forwards. You can see that I had my shoulders nice and level. My hands either level with the ball or level with the club head, absolutely fine. And you can see I just move my arms backwards and forwards and just move the club to that finish position. Okay, no longer you digging the club down, trying to hit down to make that ball go up. That's your chip and run. That's going to help you get your consistent shot and that consistent pattern where you can bounce and roll the ball to your target. The chip and run shot brought to you. Hope you enjoyed that tip. Enjoy your golf.